What's going on, America? This is Kevin in Kevin's Corner, and I'm about to show y'all the worst beatdown you have ever seen on TV from a commentator. All right, in this corner, we have Tucker Carlson. In this corner, we have some guy named Pat Davis. Okay, Patricia decided to get in the ring with Tucker without properly training. Okay, see, what he did is he was talking reckless before he got in the ring. See, what Patricia did, I think we got a varmint over here in my pot. Don't make me judo chop. You about to witness another fight if something jump out this bushes. Anyway, what Patricia did is he gets on and he's just decided, you know what? I'm going to throw out the F-bomb in my ad concerning the NRA. You know, he starts his ad off talking about some F the NRA. Okay, now we all know what that is. That's nothing more than pandering towards his base to show, hey, I'm more intense. I think outside the box. I'm willing to take risky things and drop the F-bomb to be more relatable to you people. That's what it is. I'm going to show you how mad I am over this whole situation. And then I'm going to throw out statements like, you know what? The NRA doesn't care about kids. They don't care about police officers being killed. Their policies, it allows kids to be killed and regular people because they're more interested in making money than saving lives. Okay, so now he throws all these reckless statements out there thinking there's no accountability for it, thinking that nobody is going to pull him to the carpet and question him on this. And then he makes a crucial mistake by saying, I think I'm ready for a shot at the title. Okay, he wants a shot at the title. So me, you know, as the promoter, acting as Don King, I had to set it up. All right, so what happens is this guy gets on the Tucker show. Now, I don't know who his coach is. I don't know if they was in the ring, you know, talking about some, look, man, you could take Tucker. I'm telling you, baby, he ain't no good. Knock Tucker out. Or were they saying, be careful now. He's been known to knock some people out. But whatever, this guy ends up getting in the ring with Tucker with this type of rhetoric and garbage, okay? And he makes a statement that is not factually true, all right? He's talking about how the NRA is responsible for all this, and Tucker starts to ask him some serious questions because we all know that the Democrats don't like to talk about facts, statistics, and logic. It's all emotions. He asked him, he said, listen, how many people of the NRA, how many members have ever did a mass shooting? I'm concerned, y'all. Have ever did a mass shooting? And the guy pivots because he knows that no NRA member have ever done that. So now he's just throwing out propaganda points, okay? All right. And so Tucker begins to make his story unravel. You know, start off with a little spar, you know what I'm saying? First of all, he set him up with the handshake. Hey, welcome to the show. Guy's like, yeah, thank you, Tucker. He's thinking, okay, how bad can this get? This gets real ugly, okay? And the ref don't even stop it. Let's see what happens.
89% of police officers, a majority of NRA.
Here's the thing is I asked you a direct question. Hold on. Here's the thing. You just released an ad that said F the NRA, which I'm sure back in your fraternity house they love.
Mm-hmm.
But let me ask you an adult question. How many NRA members have committed mass shootings?
What? You want facts?
Tucker, this is about the organization itself.
Yeah.
My family grew up when I was growing up.
I don't have to give you any data. No facts.
It's not the NRA that my dad's organization.
Oh, see when Tucker does it? Oh, that means what you're saying is stupid, and now you're being exposed, and you're coming up with just random statements you can throw out right now. This is that point when you're in the fight, and you realize I don't have enough wind, you know, so you start throwing punches just over the top, haymakers. You know, rabbit punches that don't even hurt because you realize I should have been jogging and training and hitting the speed bag. But no, I was out drinking, popping, having a good time and talking reckless in the bar to my friends about this fight I got coming up tomorrow. And now I'm in the ring and I'm being exposed. Okay, that's when Tucker hits you with the, oh, okay.
Their members, hold on, they have millions of members.
Yeah, I'm one of them.
How many of them have
They do, and I've been hearing from them all week.
How many? That many.
They remember, I've been hearing from them all week because the NRA made us their target.
Oh, the NRA made you their target? You picked the fight. You the one said, F the NRA, Mr. Tough Guy. Now all of a sudden, you're getting your ears beat off, and you're sitting there talking about they ain't making the fight. You the kid that's on the playground, you know, talking reckless to some kid, thinking I'm gonna bully this kid. And then all of a sudden the kid starts beating you, and then you start talking about something. He just beat, mama, I was just playing with him, and then he started kicking, and I was, you shouldn't have been poking him. You shouldn't have been messing with him. You went and poked the hornet's nest. You went and said, you know what, the bears sleep. The bear's up in the tree hibernating, and you poking it with a stick, and it's giving you the signs. It's going to leave me be now. Leave me be. I'm trying to sleep it off. And you, and then when the bear comes out, you like, somebody, why this bear trying to eat me? Well, you went to poking the bear.
New conversation. And what I've also heard from are parents in
Parkland,
Virginia, and Newtown who donated to keep the ad on the air because they want people in Congress to finally
They want people
emotions.
Emotions.
If the NRA wants
let me give you a
Okay. All right, now here it comes. Y'all ready? We're going into the later round. We're going into the later round. Now it's starting to get serious. Fatigue is setting in. The rambling on. See?
And I want to talk the policy.
Here's the new spot. Ready for this?
So here's your latest 15
Here's the latest 15 seconds. Let's hear it.
By the time this ad is done, an AR-15 could have fired 150 bullets. That's why we need to ban assault weapons.
Bam.
I'm Pat Davis, running for Congress, and I approve this message because lives are more important than gun company profits.
Now, first things first. There's a lot of stuff wrong about this ad. First things first, this man says 150 rounds can be fired in 15 seconds. Now, I don't know about you. That's news to me, okay? Because I got an AR-15. This magazine right here only holds 30 bullets. I even have 2 of them. 30 bullets. Using this AR-15, there is no way in the heck I can fire 150 bullets in 15 seconds, even if I had a bionic finger, okay? If I had a Speedy Gonzalez finger, I couldn't do that. With a bump stock, I wouldn't be able to do that. But this man just throws it out there thinking nobody's going to question him. Secondly, he throws in, that's why we should ban assault weapons. Now, what is an assault weapon? I assume any weapon you have to use to save your life, you want it to be an assault weapon. If somebody come up in my yard right now attacking me and all I got is a slingshot, it's an assault slingshot. If all I got is a blade of grass, that's an assault blade of grass. If all I can use is a hand with some skin on it, this is an assault fist, okay? So all guns are assault weapons, man. What you're really saying is we want to ban all guns, but you don't have the guts to say that. And Tucker's fishing it out of you now, okay? But then he goes back to the emotions. See, they like to make sure that you feel like, look at the big drastic difference between the common people and the big organizations who are all about money and profits. They don't care about you guys and all the stuff that can happen to you.
So you just said that in 15 seconds, an AR-15
That's what he said.
can fire 150 rounds. Is that true?
That's right.
I'm about to assault this chipmunk over here. Okay, now, here's the thing. Tucker questions it. He gives him a chance to roll it back. He said, is that true? Yes, it is. Okay, let's see.
New Mexico, you can go to a parking lot or go on the internet, buy an assault weapon, an AR-15, and buy a legally available add-on, like a bump stock that allows you to replicate exactly what happened in Las Vegas.
Rhetoric.
The Las Vegas
so how many, wait, are you saying...
Now, I want y'all to know something. These are the people that you're putting in office when you just vote without looking at the facts and not taking in consideration that these are politicians that are coming up with topics and issues that are emotional, because everybody, if you see somebody on TV getting shot or whatever, you hear about that, you feel some kind of way. They take advantage of that. Instead of coming up with real solutions, they want to drum up conversations and feelings and antics and get on TV and say stuff like F the NRA, and they want to see babies killed and adults shot up, and not me. I want to fight the big establishment, so vote for me, okay? Even though what I'm saying is factually untrue. But when you put ignoramuses like this in office, what that ends up doing is it affects your life and other people's lives based off of lies, fiction, and nothing but rhetoric to drum up emotions for votes, okay? These are the type of politicians you don't want to put in office. This is what not to do. And his career is about to be ended.
You're saying an AR-15 can shoot 150 rounds in 15 seconds.
15 seconds.
So would it have a 150
30.
magazine? What would that? Hold on, let me ask.
Plus 30 is 60.
What would that magazine look like? The 150 round magazine?
It wouldn't look like this, boys and girls.
Like the magazines that Las Vegas police officers pulled out of the hotel room. They had 50 and 100
There
round
were
magazines, and that
150
weapon was
round.
capable.
Oh.
No,
And
there it is
so
again.
you can fire. It is physically possible to fire. It's not. I mean, these are rhetorical questions. You don't
We all know
what
that,
you're
Tucker.
talking about.
He knows that too.
I know that you were a police officer and you claimed to have been. Yeah, no AR-15 can fire 150 rounds in 15 seconds. That's untrue. And if you believe it is true, then you're not qualified to have a conversation about guns. People are
There it is, ladies and gentlemen. That's like when they put all the children on TV to talk about gun control. Do you think the kids really know about guns like that? You think they're able to sit back and come up with excellent policies? You think they're able to say, you know what? Would it be a great solution is to ban all assault weapons? They use tragedies to move you to the voting pool. They do things like say, look at the children. They're advocates for this. Look at the innocent people being shot. These are things that we have to do something about. Yeah, but they don't want to do the things that can actually stop it. They want to go and jump way past the solution and get to a problem or a solution that doesn't even address the problem. And that's the type of people you're putting in office when you elect the Democrats. And let me tell you something. These are the type of people for 2018 elections in November. We don't want them to get in office because you know what they're going to do? They're going to push stupid policies like banning all assault weapons, even though the AR-15 can't shoot 150 rounds in 15 seconds. But you about to get knocked out in 15 seconds.
And yet, because you are ignorant, you don't know what you're talking about.
He doesn't, Tucker. He doesn't.
No, that's just untrue.
We take exactly the word of the police officers in Las Vegas who I trust who ran into that room to save people down below and found the weapon modified with bump
I'm taking the word of other people because I ain't do my own homework. Okay? See, I ain't going to tell you like the real facts. I'm going to leave a lot of that out. I'm just going to throw a reckless statement out. And when you call me on it, then I'm going to pivot from it. And I'm going to try to focus on the brave officers that ran in. You don't want to question them, do you? I mean, how you going to question the brave officers that ran into the building to save lives? Huh? And then, you know what? It's like when we like to leave a lot of facts out. Like when we say all illegal immigrants. Oh, wait, my fault. We can't call them illegal immigrants. All undocumented citizens that come across the border. They just want a better life. That's all they want. They don't come over for nothing but a better life. And you trying to demonize them and make them be like all criminals. They ain't no criminals. They just want a better life. But they leave out the statistics about all of those that come across and don't just want a better life, but commit crimes. See, they like to conveniently leave out information to manipulate you and make you run to the polls based on ignorance. So every time one of them open their mouths, the Democrats say, wait a minute, I gotta question whether there's 70% of the information what they're saying is a lie.
So they say an AR-15 can shoot. What do you think would happen to the barrel in 15 seconds?
Tough guy.
Put 150 rounds. It would melt.
That's what would happen.
So I guess my
just like that. Now here he comes.
Tough, I was a cop guy. Maybe you should know
he's getting beat up.
About,
Somebody stop the fight.
You're putting something on television that's demonstrably wrong, that's physically impossible, and all of your voters are like, oh yeah, this guy knows what he's talking about. He was a cop. But you don't know. So maybe you should apologize for it.
The agony.
I'm not apologizing.
Politeness doesn't work. I'm just trying to. Oh, okay. I think you should apologize for saying something factually
politeness would not change the conversation. We need new folks.
Yeah, that's why I'm not being polite.
Yeah. See, now you know what's happening? Yeah, he's getting beat up. I feel like the bald-headed guy in Rocky 4 when Ivan Drago was killing Apollo, and he was like, throw the dang towel! Throw the towel! That's what we need to do right now, because this guy is getting beat to death in the ring. See, yeah, right now, his manager, his corner, they should be throwing the towel in. They should be like, yo, cut the interview. Get him out of there. Get him out of there. He's going, you know what? We're looking at his numbers just declining right now on this interview. But no, he stays in there. He did what Apollo did. Don't you stop this fight. No matter what, don't you stop this fight. And see, Rocky tried to tell him not to do it. He said, hey, Paulo, don't you think maybe it's time to, just give it up? See, that's easy for you to say, Stallion, because you still on top. Yeah, he got reckless. You still on top. Got in the ring and got himself killed. And this is what this dude is doing right now. And you know what? I got the stomach to watch it, even though it's bloody and it's a mess, but he brought it on himself.
To get a real conversation going here. Yeah. But you don't know what you're talking about, so maybe you shouldn't be in a position to make decisions because you don't understand the issue. Because you just told me with a straight face that an AR-15 can fire 150 rounds in 15 seconds. Ooh, surprise, it can. So maybe you should admit that and move on to something you understand. Would you do that?
Tucker, we're not. This is exactly the type of argument.
Why are you doing this to me, Tucker? What? So now all of a sudden he wanna have a peaceful conversation. He started off with, F the NRA. Now all of a sudden, like, these are the type of conversations we need. Look, Tucker, see, I'm just trying to have peaceful conversation. Why are you doing this to me, Tucker? You're gonna ruin me. You're gonna ruin my career, Tucker.
I thought politeness didn't work, tough guy.
It didn't. Yeah, he's a tough guy.
Politeness is not working so far. If you woke up on
it's
Monday
not.
and Kennedy,
You know what works? Actually,
somebody in
facts
Congress
work.
to
Why
step
don't you
up.
get some facts? Well, Pat, do you like this new mode of communication we have?
Tucker.
Pat.
All the bass went out of his voice by the end of this.
Get back to me. Interview over.
Yeah,
because you don't know what you're talking
Knockout. Knockout. Now that was funny. You notice how he changed his tone as the conversation went on, and then they start realizing, I don't know what I'm talking about. He started getting real passive, and all the bass, it went from, F the NRA to, Tucker, wait, Tucker. He called him all soft, Tucker. He went from Pat to Patricia. That's what he did. Tucker, please, wait, I'm trying to talk about, I didn't know. Please, Tucker. Got in the ring, got his butt knocked out because he doesn't know what he's talking about. Along with many of the rest of the Democrats who get up there and just push all of this rhetoric, phoniness, lies, manipulation to the people. And so it's always funny when they're exposed. I enjoyed that, ladies and gentlemen. I had to sit back and referee that fight, and I didn't stop it. No. I knew the guy was getting beat to death in the ring, but I just sat back like this. Oh, I don't see what. Oh, snap. My fault. Okay, then 1, 2, 3. Oh, he ain't getting up. Never mind. No need to count. That man's career is over. Game over. You've been listening to Kevin in Kevin's Corner. Boy, if you're going to get in the ring, make sure you train before you get in there. It's all bad. Just got in there swinging wild, throwing out reckless statements, and then he started, but that's all, folks. Anyway, you've been listening to Kevin in Kevin's Corner. If you like this video, hit like, share it, replay it over and over again and laugh at it. Enjoy yourself at the expense of this man's calamity. And you know what, man? YouTube, for some reason, demonetized. I just went to my thing. I'm like, why are they demonetizing? Like a slew of my videos. Somebody tell me, am I too harsh? Am I too mean on the Democrats? Or should I be meaner? I think I should turn it up a bit. Anyway, you've been listening to Kevin in Kevin's Corner. Check me out on Facebook. Check me out on Twitter. Check me out Wednesday night, 7:30, my radio blog talk show. And if you want to support Kevin's Corner, there's links in the bottom. And you can do that. And so please, ladies and gentlemen, do not be manipulated. This gun will not jump in the car, drive somewhere, and start shooting people on its own, okay? It can only do what the user make it do, all right? And if the user is me, the only way I would ever use this weapon is to defend me, my family, or someone innocent. And so for all of the Democrats out there talking reckless, that's all it is. It's talk, and it's nothing but rhetoric and pushing false narratives to drive you to the polls. All right, God bless you. See you next time in Kevin's Corner.